Hello, everyone. I'm Star here, joining August here on commentary. Yeah, we've a pretty interesting crowd control. Do we want to discuss the settings we're doing for this, August?
Yeah. Why don't you have a stab at it?
Alright, so we are on a bit of time crunch today. We're doing this as a little bit of something fun in between some of our other streams for SpeedGaming Live. We are doing, the Rush Dungeon, they're in go mode, and you need to stop them. They are starting with all items and all songs. They have they are starting with all items, they are starting with all songs, and they just need to. But the Rainbow Bridge is set to require all medallions, so they will be they're gonna need to try and get to all the dungeons before when you guys are required to stop them. So we'll see how that goes. They're in go mode. You're trying to stop them from completing the game in time. We'll see how this goes. Should be fun.
Yup. Real interested to see how these racers deal with what you, the chat, throw at them.
No, indeed. Barrel is currently doing a bit of memeing, doing some independent sword glitch here in Lycalia, and okay, he's out. And they should be starting shortly. Do keep in mind that there is a 1 minute delay on 40 seconds to a minute or so of delay between when you send an effect and when it shows up on stream, so do keep that in mind when you decide to put in some effects. Looks like you're starting with the Spirit Medallion, not that it really matters. I just went into the randomizer generator and gave them all of the items. 1 hour Deku Pog, lol, Barrel. And here we go! We're off. I do like both tunic colors here. Okay.
Yeah, I am just kind of clicking buttons behind the scenes.
Indeed. Oh, actually, yeah, we have that. I will. You want to mark off Barrel's tracker while I mark off MetroidMasters?
Alright, yeah, that works.
Not much need to mark off Skulls. And it looks like MetroidMaster has decided to take the play of going early adult. Is gonna leave us child dungeons for later, while Barrel is gonna go do Deku real fast. Has Dinfire, has magic, along with every other item in the game. And he's just gonna he's just gonna go do all that real quick.
Yeah, but chat, you shouldn't make his job too easy.
No, indeed.
You could kill him, you could freeze him for a number of seconds.
You could make him tiny, you could giant, you could make him wear iron boots for the next 30 seconds. There's a lot of things you can do. Have fun! Make Harold be in this tree the whole hour. Oh, you're not wrong.
Meanwhile, MetroidMaster right away wants to head into the Forest Temple. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, there are no small keys.
No, indeed. I did make sure to set this to Keezy, so they just need to beat the dungeons. There are no key doors, they don't have to open chests, they just need to do the dungeons.
Let's see if MetroidMaster puts 2 and 2 together. Has gone invisible, so kind of difficult to make his way through here.
Indeed. Kinda hard to tell where you are when you can't see where Link is. Alright, I have got a MetroidMaster's tracker up to date now, let's see, looks like. Do we want to try knocking off the trade quest items, and sculptural tokens, yeah, well. And that is Goma down for Barrel, who has not yet really been affected yet, as MetroidMaster is still invisible.
Yeah, come on, chat. WoodenBarrel is the favorite to win. Let's not make it too easy for him.
Oh, let's not. He will be picking up his, Vanilla Kokiri Emerald here. You guys use the crowd control extension on your Twitch screens. You will see a little button on the side. You can click on it. You can, and you can toggle, indeed, as chat says, who to trap as. That is an out for MetroidMaster, taking a death. As Trick points out, he was actually Minish Link, is I believe what it is called in the option. Tiny and got kind of screwed. Barrel did get out of Deku in one piece. Chat, please do go give Barrel some love in the form of ice traps. All your nudes or anything else. This is crowd control. Don't give Barrel an easy time.
Yeah, I think WoodenBarrel would like some iron boots right about now.
That would be great. Wait, they have everything already? Yes, that is the point. They are in go mode. They have all the items they could possibly ever want. They just need to go beat all the dungeons.
Yeah, who can do it fastest with chat and throwing wrenches into their wheels?
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Not sure what Barrel's delay is, but meanwhile, kind of curious to see if MetroidMaster knows the hover boot strat in here. Could be doing some ghost busting right about now.
Indeed. Technically, does not need to do either of the courtyards. Just needs to go beat a load of. Just needs to go do ghost busting. Yes, he is giant.
And a quick shout out to SpeedGaming for hosting this event, SpeedGaming Live 2020, and to note the proceeds that we raise from this crowd control will go to next year's tournament prizes. So you might be able to reclaim some of this money that you're throwing if you're interested in some of the tournaments that are going to be happening at SpeedGaming Live 2021.
Indeed. So it looks like we may be having a little bit of technical issues with Barrel, and this. If MetroidMaster still giant Barrel, we might be having a little bit of technical issues. Like, it's hilariously giant. We hope to get this sorted soon. It looks like your effects might be going to MetroidMaster instead. We're not sure what happened. They have been reversed, so what you think is going to Barrel might be going to MetroidMaster instead. I would recommend trying to switch that around for the moment. It looks to be a minor technical issue on our end. Barrel is going to pause for a bit here as MetroidMaster deals with being giant.
Unfortunately, not much of a crowd control race if the crowd can't control the race.
Not too much. MetroidMaster has. Well, being giant is certainly a funny side. It doesn't do much to his actually ability to kill anything to progress in the game. You might want to try a bit more ice traps or something, chat. And there's another ice trap, speaking of. Alright, looks like Barrel's restart. MetroidMaster is continuing to click through, has found a heart container somewhere, might have forgotten its keysy.
Shoutouts to our racers, subjecting themselves to this torture.
WoodenBarrel here in MetroidMaster, and shoutouts to my co-com here, August, who is keeping me company, coming straight from another OTR race, involving our brackets for the SG Live 2020 tourney this year.
Yep. If you know our boy WoodenBarrel, you know our boy Spike Vegeta. Unfortunately, taking his final step here in the Ocarina of Time randomizer tournament. As MetroidMaster going invisible.
Indeed, and it looks like Barrel's gonna do a bit of a restart. Hopefully that sorts out what's happening. As MetroidMaster goes for a swim, it looks like he is tiny, actually. Is the problem here, August?
Tiny and invisible.
Yes, indeed. Oh no, he is visible. He's just a tiny dot. And a little bit of aiming problems than one would expect as a result, but he does make it there.
These technical difficulties might be the advantage that MetroidMaster needs.
Indeed, it looks like alright, Barrel has restarted. He is gonna open up again. Still in Jabu here, hopefully. We're gonna, yep, there we go. It's working, everyone! We have a barrel!
A frozen barrel, more importantly.
Indeed, he is a fool! As the text for in-game ice traps tells you, you are a fool! Daryl should hopefully be going now. We'll see how this goes. Chat, send Barrel some love.
I mean, he's about to get a whole bunch of love from this fish lady that's in here. She wants to marry him.
Yes, she does. Unfortunately, there's not much luck on that front. I guess too busy saving the world, but you never know.
Both these runners look like they're having a good time. That ice trap leading that jellyfish to come over and join the crowd in this crowd control.
Oh, indeed. MetroidMaster words is pushing some blocks, climbing some ladders. And it looks like, chat, yep, Barrel's got some reverse controls, nosy targeting, and high gravity, it seems.
Oh,
and he's dead.
He's dead. Happy Friday the 13th.
Indeed. Friday the 13th, we've got an OTR crowd control special. Also, send the MetroidMaster some love. Barrel has decided he's going to get out of Jabu for the moment, and then come right back in. I do love the look on his face.
Yeah, quite the animated character. Glad we could get him in for this crowd control race. Just wouldn't be SpeedGaming alive without it, in my opinion.
Indeed. For those who are wondering where the SMC3 match went, we were just covering that briefly, switching over to our sister footage from our sister channel, SpeedGaming 4, as we tried to figure out some technical issues. Now that the technical issues have been fully resolved, we will, in fact, we are in fact switching back to our feature of Ocarina of Time Randomizer Crowd Control. If you wish to continue watching SMZ3, you may go on over to twitch.tv/SpeedGaming4 and continue watching over there.
Yep, hype race over there, hype race over here. It's a tough call to make. MetroidMaster checking out the map. Not quite sure which direction they want to take.
Yeah, Crowley perhaps may not be the most familiar with Keezy, perhaps. Seems to be a little lost.
Oh, and chat not letting Barrel through.
Yep, that's another death.
MetroidMaster there, I think, realizing, nope, not even the boss key.
Not at all. Looks like Barrel might have. Go ahead, apologies.
Skip, so he has to do some ghost busting.
Indeed. Randomizer does plenty of speed ups, but one thing it cannot fix, one thing that cannot be done at the moment, that is not done at the moment at least, is the fact that you still need to go beat all the pose.
Yeah, I'm sure Barrel having some choice words with chat. Luckily for our family-friendly audience, they can't hear him.
Indeed, as there's enough for MetroidMaster. And it looks like unfortunately Barrel's crowd control disconnected, so he is currently reconnecting it. Hopefully he'll be back shortly. And so Chet can continue sending in these oh-so-fun effects. As MetroidMaster has in fact now been informed that he does not need keys and should hopefully start ghost busting some more.
Yep, he knows now. There's something strange in the neighborhood.
That's for sure. Barrel is gonna go for around 3 here in Jabu. Chad is not making this life easy for him here.
Nope, just increasing the prize pools for next year's tournaments.
That's for sure, because SpeedGaming Live has prize pools. Amounts vary depending on the tournament. Tiny Link carrying Ruda looks hilarious.
Just a little bit.
Apparently, it's too short to chuck her up on the left. Okay, finish.
You can't even climb up onto the switch to raise the water level. Come on, yeeter! You got a yeeter! Fortunately, not much to do but wait for the effects to wear off. Dodging those stingrays.
Indeed, because he is. I am sorry, but
there he goes. Kind of looks like as if maybe he was playing with a Rudo's toy, electronic toy boat.
Yes. He also has gotten reverse controls and iron boots. So, he's in a bit of a fix at the moment. I am not sure what expires first, the iron boots effect or his drowning timer.
Luckily, the switch.
Thankfully, the switch. He's gonna cycle through here for a bit, Chad. Until this iron boots effect wears off, he is going a load. He's going nowhere.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
I love crowd control. It creates some of the funniest effects here. As MetroidMaster does in fact have weight as his low health sound effect and does manage to take this outpost down at least.
Yeah, shout outs to crowd control.
Indeed, as it looks like Barrel here got stuck with a pacifist effect, so he can't use his C buttons at all, if I remember correctly. He's also got high gravity. Nice fail at A-Beak with Rudo. And so it's cannot attack as it is, yeah, so cannot. So we'll see how long this lasts. I think it was not much too. Right, that's what it was, yeah. Pacifist cannot attack with sword. He has not the biggest issue at the moment. He doesn't have anything to fight right now. Just needs to wait on this elevator. Okay, looks hopefully MetroidMaster. Nice move for Barrel. And MetroidMaster is working properly. He is a giant who's wearing iron boots. And is invisible. And is also on the quarter hunt. This blue po fight should be fun.
As WoodenBarrel becomes tiny again.
Indeed. Finish Link is not having it. Is gonna have some fun. Although the cutscene animation still do show him as regular size, MetroidMaster is still stuck in iron boots and low health and being giant. He is moving extremely slow.
Side hop, bro. Side hops. There you go.
Yes. And I still do love the sight of Minish like carrying Ruta around. Basically, it looks like she's just levitating. Ah. And MetroidMaster, yeah, you're probably going to want to side down a bit more. The side hops for some reason are not affected by wearing iron boots. As a girl here, being tiny does not affect your ability to throw a boomerang, even if it screws with everything else and makes you look hilarious trying to carry Ruto.
Even if the
It looks like
boomerang
Chad
is
is
like,
just gonna spam that all day long. You're in Shabu.
even if the boomerang is 1,000 times heavier than like,
Yes, indeed.
he's got that little ant strength.
In the meantime, MetroidMaster is still giant and is gonna end up falling down a hole. Chad, please, and yeah, let's see. This is to avoid getting squished by the ceiling. Trying to make it through in time without getting crushed does manage it. Barrel is apparently still having some connecting issues. Crowd control seems to be crazy today, unfortunately.
If he's doing his best, chat interfering a little bit, but I think Friday the 13th is interfering the most.
Yes, it is. Unlikely times. MetroidMaster has finally managed to make it to the green code. This should be an interesting sight as he attempts to do this as a giant with iron boots on.
Well, at least he doesn't have to go through the door yet. He can't fit.
Yes, that is true. Is having a little trouble navigating.
Almost too tall to push those blocks.
Yes, indeed. Alright, looks like Barrel has gotten himself reconnected. MetroidMaster is no longer giant. Still is wearing iron boots, though, and still has no health. It looks like Chat here has turned on giant enemies for Barrel. We'll see how that comes into play in a bit, although Big Octo
Yeah.
I do not believe is affected right now.
Aw, I was hoping we'd see a big Octo.
That would have been a hilarious sight. Looks like MetroidMaster also got some reverse controls there as he abruptly pushed the block in the wrong direction. I also think he's invisible to compound his problems, and that is, unfortunately, he has ran out of time. Time to start again with a different layout. I don't usually say this very often. It looks like he's gonna have to figure out how to manage reverse controls, an unfamiliar pattern of blocks, and being invisible all at the same time, while also wearing iron boots and having a timer. Should be fun. If you're trying to make things miserable, this is certainly working, as Barrel takes a death to Big Octo.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure I would have chosen the Forest Temple as my first play.
Neither would I. MetroidMaster is trying to figure out the puzzle, is also tiny right now to compound his problems. I need to pull the blocks over a little bit because they're currently kind of misaligned.
Yeah, unfortunately, just a little bit off, and it's gonna reset.
Indeed. It also looks like he's been stuck with iron boots for an unusually long time, which is funny, but probably a bit frustrating at this point.
Now just take a breather.
Pretty literally, Okay. Platform spinning, Ruda's going on a joyride, and this cutscene looks ridiculous.
Ring around the rosy.
Pocket full of posies. Hmm.
Alright, I think MetroidMaster has finally got it.
Hopefully. Unfortunately, that final block looks to be in a bit of an awkward spot. And unfortunately, this looks like a no-go once more for MetroidMaster. Having iron boots on is just not giving him a fun time.
Yeah, unfortunately, the crowd control trolling both of these racers.
Yes, indeed.
Can't take off iron boots. And apparently Barrel's stuck with the reverse controls.
We also get some really seen effects in Randomizer, including the fact that, including the Ruda spinning cutscene. Oh, hey, here's a new effect. The barrel is now paper. He's 2D.
And I think if I were MetroidMaster, I'd be tempted just to go out of the room and reset the block puzzle.
Yes, indeed, because he is really having a bad day. Being stuck with iron boots on is not helping him in the slightest. Seems to be having some issues with the block pushing, too. There we go. I think he should be able to manage this in the next 30 seconds. And at least Poe fights with iron boots on is doable.
Yeah, surprisingly, a lot of the game is doable with iron boots forced upon you.
Indeed, MetroidMaster does in fact get trolled, as does take the green Poe down though, at least, as purple is still paper.
Yeah, he is playing the paper Ocarina of Time.
Yes, indeed, he is flat, which results in a truly hilarious visual here as he carries the block around.
It seems like MetroidMaster has joined a meme race of iron boots.
Indeed, he seems to be stuck with them on permanently. Just creating some pretty funny sights is also giving him a bit of a hard time. Barrel here is having a few aiming problems. I do believe his controls are currently still reversed.
Now, just me, but if I were stuck with iron boots on, I might be tempted to go into Water Temple.
I mean, in some ways it might help, but at the same time, well, I guess you've also got the problem of the fact that you can't float up. Sure, you can sing.
Well, yes, reverse wind.
That is true. Paper lick the Ocarina of Time. Yeah, we're not sure what's up with it. Crowd control, it seems to be a little buggy. Looks like MetroidMaster has permanent iron boots. Barrel has got permanent reverse controls at the moment. And, apparently giant enemies currently isn't working. Thankfully, you are still able to jump up ledges even with iron boots on for some unknown reason. Barrel seems to be getting the hang of his reverse controls at least, as he fights Baronade on a quarter heart.
Yeah, Chad, he's about to pick up another spiritual stone. Are you gonna let him get away with this?
Nope! Apparently, he's gonna die first.
Now, to note, from MetroidMaster, we did feature a race like this on ZSR once upon a time. One racer, the winner of Season 1, was forced to wear iron boots, while the head of ZSR was free to roam as they so chose. And Iron Boots won that race.
Okay, now Barrel is invisible. Iron Boot. It's crowd control plus a few bucks. We'll see if we can sort out something before MetroidMaster, because going through the entirety of Forest Temple wearing Iron Boots is starting to look a little sad, as Barrel here is trying to navigate while invisible. He is at least not tiny. Trying to climb walls is a pain when you're timing-ish.
I wonder if a save and a reset would save MetroidMaster.
Possibly. We'll see what's going on here. He unfortunately took a fall. Might be having some control problems too. Needs to climb back up. There we go. There's the ladder. Yeah, he needs to take the iron boots off. I believe he's currently having a bit of a point where he can't take them off. Someone gave him iron boots effect a while back, and he has kind of gotten stuck with them on since. That jump is apparently not happening.
I think he would need to side hop. But WoodenBarrel taking on Baronade, round 2. And Barrel with the big brain, actually just flipping the controls of his controller. So, very appropriate, chat. Take out the cheater.
One hit KO. Thank you, Tsubasa Akari. It looks like they will be trying to see if they can't sort out some of their bugs, because it is getting a little sad. It's a bit more interesting if iron boots are entertaining until you're stuck with them for half an hour, and then it gets a little bit more annoying. What's happening to what's happening to either of these runners today. Apparently, crowd control has decided to be extremely glitchy today. And yeah, I do believe this is going to be a bit of a problem, unfortunately, for MetroidMaster. I think he got through here the first time without the Iron Boots effect, but unfortunately it's a bit impossible to do so without, as Barrel is having some... There we go. Dropping the crate now.
Barrel getting electrocuted. Not gonna be going into Baronade round number 3 with full health.
No, indeed. 2 3/4 hearts does have double defense, because they did start with it. But let's see how this goes this time for Baronade. MetroidMaster is trying to figure out what's up with its iron boots.
Oh,
unfortunately,
no, never mind.
Yes, side hop does not work for getting across that gap. At least not with iron boots on. Because they make you drop like a rock.
Unfortunately, if MetroidMaster can't get these irons off, might be a little stuck. Now, I'm wondering if he could hook shot that boss key chest in a way to get him over there. But probably not.
I don't think so, just quite. Looks like Barrel's doing a reboot. Maybe we should have...
Backflip not working. Unfortunately, the holiday is interfering with the Speed Gaming Live 2020,
Friday the
as
13th.
might be expected.
Yeah.
Those superstitious among us might be thumbing their fingers up at us, saying, "We told you so. You should have been carrying around your lucky rabbit's foot today."
Indeed. Yeah, unfortunately, chat saying the only way to clear these effects is to reset the program.
Well, then I think that's exactly what we'll have to be doing.
Indeed, because I do think because Barrel can at least fix his reverse controls, but this Perma Iron Boots is proving to be a little too much for poor MetroidMaster, who is gonna save quit, and let's see how it goes.
We got the big thumbs up from WoodenBarrel, so that did it for him. And look at that MetroidMaster moving at full pace.
Hey, here we go! We've got something going again! Hooray! Chat, feel free to add effects again. Hopefully this doesn't happen, and if it does, we know the runners just need to go save quit. Ouch! Ooh, Barrel looks like he needs to go back to Jabu again.
Well, maybe give MetroidMaster a little break from the irons.
Please do, chat. The poor man said enough.
And now all the hover boot spam is coming through.
Hey, butter boots are a little more useful than iron boots, at least, generally.
I don't know, you say that until you're stuck with them on for an hour.
That is true. At least you're a little more flexible than being completely unable to side hop or anything else, because you are stuck with a pair of very, very heavy boots on. However, banana shoes make you a little slippery, but are currently livable, and at least you are moving at close to full speed. Instead of attempting to move with iron boots on, although now the man has them again. Chat, why?
They didn't want to heed my warning.
Apparently not, because the poor man is going iron boots yet again!
Now, if he's smart, he'll set for his win if he can get through the door.
Daryl looks quite unhappy. It seems like his reset did not save his progress in Jabu, so the man now has to go all the way back through again, including this section right here. At least he's not trying.
Keeps on giving.
Yes, indeed. At least he can chuck Rudo on the platform. And is not currently stuck with iron boots. Doesn't look happy in the slightest, though. The expression on his face says it all.
Well, he's the one who signed up for it.
Yes, indeed. Both of these people volunteered for this crowd control, and technical issues aside, this is proving to be a bit mean for these runners. Looking a little annoyed about things.
Yeah, now showing some mercy to MetroidMaster as he's getting a little bit of a speed up.
Indeed, chat saying he is breaking the speed limit, so that's why they put iron boots on him again. Well, thankfully, the biggest thing I was worried about there was the fact that he was going to be stuck in slow-mo again. But thankfully, no, he is okay. He is, yes, now moving at super speed, apparently.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bunny hood speed without the bunny hood.
Indeed. But he is now moving again. Go through this whole entire room in one trip. Although, yeah, the problem is he still needs to hit that switch. Oops. Now he's gonna go through that room in one trip. No pausing required there for that. Meryl really does not look happy at having to redo this.
Yeah, similar to the big pose that MetroidMaster has to fight, WoodenBarrel has to take out these tentacles.
Indeed.
It's tentacle %.
Yes, it is. Place over! As MetroidMaster is gonna push the blocks now with without iron boots, so this should hopefully be manageable. We do not want poor MetroidMaster to spend the whole entire time of this race in Forest Temple, so hopefully he can get out of here before the hour mark. And we hope Barrel can maybe get out of here. We'll see how this goes, as that is the green code down here for MetroidMaster.
Yeah, get your coins and value in chat. These racers are trying to get through this as quickly as possible. It's your job to stop them.
Indeed. Here's back for MetroidMaster, as Barrel is doing some more tentacles and having some aiming problems due to the fact that someone in chat is giving him the gift of being unable to Z-target. I'm doing manually. And hope, shoot, and pray. Looks to be working again now, though, as MetroidMaster is fighting the purple foe here normally. No particular shenanigans look to be in effect right now. Just is waiting out the Poe. So far, the CC commands like the second forever. Yeah, looks like we are getting some extra mileage out of our crowd control command today. They don't seem to be permanent at the moment, thankfully, but they do seem to be lasting a decent while, so chat make use of them. Control these people, maybe send Peril a nice ice trap somewhere in here now.
Yeah, always a riot with WoodenBarrel. Make sure you give these races a follow. Without them racing races like this one, we wouldn't have these races to watch being raced.
The look! Just the look on Meryl's face there as he pushed his buttons on his controller to get through that text box.
He's got his eyes on you, chat. Did you see that?
Yes, he does.
Oh, look at that. He's setting there his love.
Just in case Chad decides to try and kill him, he's got
wiping his hands clean. Like, do your worst. I guess we shouldn't have given Neru's love.
Yeah. I mean, there's only so long he can keep it up. It's going to expire at some point, right?
Yeah, I guess it will.
Yep, Barrel, you okay over there? Good question, chat. Good question. It looks like here, MetroidMaster has ended up being a giant. Time to fight Random Ganon while giant. Or not quite. Looks like he's back to normal now.
A really big brain from WoodenBarrel using this. When in doubt, cast out Neru's love.
That's for sure.
But didn't do him any good except for that fairy.
That's for sure here, unfortunately. Barrel, Tsubasa had enough of Barrel's shenanigans. Yeah, just don't hit KO him. Never mind Neru's love, just kill him. Yeah, actually, I was like, kill player one, so. And Barrel has the brains too, so for Rostein, so as he dies. He looks pretty happy with himself though for thinking of it. As MetroidMaster does manage to take out Phantom Ganon here.
Yeah, good on MetroidMaster defeating that boss. Good on WoodenBarrel for getting that Pharaoh's Wind down.
Indeed, as MetroidMaster is going to be the pick up his Shadow Medallion and Barrel dies again. And he's just laughing because he knows how this goes. He signed himself up for this. What else could you expect? Chet is just gonna beam it up as much as possible. Yes, it looks like MetroidMaster is gonna go beat Volvagia. Or hopes to, at least. We'll see if Chat lets him.
We see WoodenBarrel prioritizing these child dungeons. It looks like MetroidMaster prioritizing these adult dungeons.
Indeed, Barrel is gonna use Aurora's Wind again, and set it again because he really is getting tired of things. As MetroidMaster is currently a giant and is, in and out, it seems, and currently not a giant and is heading for Volvagia. Might be easy, but the Platinum Pillar still is not hammered down. Time to hover over. Thankfully, no effects there, and he's off to Volvagia. One nice thing about Boss Keezy, Volvagia and Morpha are immediately accessible, as Barrel is now a giant.
But we do have a word behind the scenes. We are getting ready to switch over to the Final Fantasy randomizer race that's going down in a moment or so. We do have more time, but get your trolls in there. About 5 or so minutes left.
Yes, indeed. We have a few minutes left to troll Barrel as he tries to fight Baronade, and troll Metroidmaster as he tries and fails to kill Volvagia here.
Yep. Dish out the trolls to these racers while increasing the prize pools for next year's tournament. Any tournament that reaches $8,000, SpeedGaming throws in $1,000 of their own. One of the reasons why the Ocarina of Time randomizer tournament prize pool got up to $2,020, resulting in the first place prize taking home $1,000. Thanks to contributions like yours 1 year ago today. Well, maybe not today, but 1 year ago, around this time ago.
And I should correct you, it is the main 3 tournaments that get the $1,000. So...
Right.
And then there are bonuses as well. $200 bonuses to some of the side tourneys. We have, in this case, the as mentioned by August here, the $2,020 total prize pool is split amongst the players who make it to the second round of brackets. They have $808 to first place, $404 to second, $202 to third and fourth, and then $101 to fifth through eighth.
Really exciting here is MetroidMaster taking on the dragon. Going for some bow strats, not making it easy on him. Oh man, and look at that, WoodenBarrel has taken out Baronade, unable to collect the heart as his prize, and is having a good time about it. That's what we want to see here.
He knows what he signed up for, and that's exactly what he's getting. MetroidMaster is attempting to survive Volvagia right now.
And let's see who can clinch out their third prize. WoodenBarrel gonna be able to step inside this blue warp, or will MetroidMaster take out the dragon?
Yeah, will you let either of them these people do this, or are you just gonna keep them trolled till we finish out here?
Who's gonna win, WoodenBarrel, MetroidMaster, or Chat?
Chat always wins August in crowd control. What are you talking about? That's how crowd control works. Chat always wins, even more so than usual in rando, that is. And Barrel's chat does love to meme. Barrel's sending neighbors love.
Is it possible to give enemies more health?
I am not sure, but it is possible to give him a lower defense.
Because Volvakia has taken a whole heck of a lot of hits. There
Yes,
we go,
indeed.
finally taking him down.
But that is Jabu down for Barrel and Volvacia down for, and that is Volvacia down for MetroidMaster here. Hopefully, MetroidMaster can actually get in, as this is a conveniently timed Iron Boot. For Barrel, coming right out of Jabu, immediately sinks to the floor, but he is out.
Yeah, luckily can warp straight away.
Indeed. He's out of here, and so is MetroidMaster. Yeah, Volvo was taking longer because of filling bomb strats, August, as chat points out.
We got MetroidMaster weeping.
That's for sure.
And continuing to make the right plays. Morpho quite easy to get to. Not sure what WoodenBarrel's thinking.
Not sure either, but we'll see how it goes for MetroidMaster. Furfa's easy to get to. Problem is, well, chat lets him get anywhere in it. Morpha can be a very difficult fight if you're constantly being frozen, or you're stuck with iron boots on, or anything else.
Alright, and it looks like an official 8 more minutes for you to get your contributions in chat for SpeedGaming Live 2021. Throwing MetroidMaster and Ice Trap.
Indeed. And that is a death for him. Barrel was thinking Shadow was out of magic. Yeah, that would be a problem. And alright, Barrel is going to try Shadow Temple. He's gonna be here for a while. Sure, it's easy, but you're still gonna have to go through half the rooms and be here for a bit.
Yep, the easiest way to troll him would be to throw on some iron boots.
Yeah, he is getting nowhere in here if he has iron boots on.
And funnily enough, in that race that I mentioned earlier, one racer forced with iron boots, the other free to roam. They came into this room right in front where MetroidMaster is here and thought they needed the iron boots to climb up this hill. So we were on the floor laughing as they were unnecessarily equipping iron boots to make it actually more difficult for them. Here we go for the Morpha fight for MetroidMaster. WoodenBarrel gonna try to barrel his way through the Shadow Temple.
We'll see how far he gets. Ducking a nut to make sure he doesn't die to the Skulltula, as MetroidMaster is gonna do his best with Morpha when he's got limited controls. He doesn't know how long he's gonna have before his next ice trap, so he's just gonna do his best with it. Yes, a good way, as chat is mentioning, to troll Barrel would be to remove all of his arrows as he tries to fight Bongo Bongo, because, hookshot strats and Bongo kind of suck.
Yeah, definitely not ideal, especially with the long shot. Hookshot is a little easier. The long shot is the one that really trolls you.
Indeed. There's also a bit of a problem in that Barrel needs to be able to knock down the statue somehow on the way to Bongo. If he doesn't have arrows, he's gonna try and aim with tubes, and that gets to be fun.
Now let's see if he's smart enough to open up the shortcut.
We'll see.
He is down to half a heart, chat.
Yes, he is. If he dies to Bongo, he's going all the way back. Okay, Barrel has brains. He's gonna, if he can deal to what maybe reverse controls, he is gonna get going. Yeah. And Chad, you're just letting MetroidMaster just have fun before, aren't you? He's having his own problems, so I decided maybe I can actually do this corner strat. Maybe Chad is gonna let me actually let me do this. And finally gets corner down, as Barrel is gonna ride a boat.
Yeah, MetroidMaster, proven a contender.
We'll be taking down his 4th dungeon here, as Barrel takes a boat ride to his 4th.
Yeah, taking a ride down the Tunnel of Love.
Got a pair of rather argumentative companions here on this ride of love.
Yeah, might want to consider some new friends if this is these are the dates that they're setting them up with.
Indeed, because I don't think it's a good thing if your friends are setting you up with people who want to kill you.
Chat, on the other hand, that's to be expected. Maybe it was Chat that was setting Barrel up on this blind date.
Yep. Blind date, by the way, where 2 people showed up.
Barrel not taking any chances. He's got his protection. But he did not open up the shortcut.
No, he did not. He did pull the block, August, actually.
Oh, did he? Okay.
Yeah. It would be a shame if someone froze him just as the boat sinks. That would have been great timing, but sadly no. And he does have arrows to shoot the statue. And I don't know, I think that both you and I are comprehensible. August?
Say what?
Chat's someone in chat is saying that they can't understand one of us, it seems. I'm not sure what's up with that.
Well, there isn't a whole lot of time, unfortunately, for this crowd control race left. But I am going to chalk it up to MetroidMaster for the win.
Has managed to complete 4 dungeons, Barrel getting trolled to hell with Jabu, not having so much luck, unfortunately.
And meanwhile, there is a Final Fantasy rando going on in a moment. So unfortunately, I think that'll do us for the crowd control, as they have some tournament race to cover. WoodenBarrel getting the kill on Bongo Bongo. Once again, we do want to thank our racers for volunteering to be victims of you, the chat. And of course, we want to thank you, the chat, for participating, contributing to next year's prize pool. Very thankful to SpeedGaming and Crowd Control for this opportunity. And we will catch you all another race. I know me and Star will be back for some Zooter later on this weekend. And hope you all enjoy the other 13 tournaments that are going on here, part of SpeedGaming Live 2020.
Absolutely. Thank you for watching, everyone. MetroidMaster taking one final death as Barrel does manage to get through the blue warp here. We will be switching. Thank you to my co-com August as well.
Good night, everybody.
Have a good night.